And coming up next, long-time Tucson Musicians Club member, thespian, author. I know you've written something, Dave. And just a heck of a nice guy. We like to call him Santa Claus in the wintertime. Mr. Dave Davidson. Give it up for Dave. A couple minutes to get set up here.
Okay, that's better. Okay. Yeah, let's get going. You know, this meeting is about love songs and stuff, and I have love songs, but most of them are about love that didn't go quite so well, you know. So yeah, they're sometimes the best ones. So anyway, this is I'm going to go right back to Bob Dylan at the beginning of things, and this is a song about a love that didn't go so well. Early one morning, the sun was shining, I was laying in bed, wondering if you changed it all, if your hair was still red. Your folks, they said our lives together sure was gonna be rough. They never did like Mama's homemade dress, Papa's bank wasn't big enough. And I was standing by the side of the road, rain pouring off my shoes, heading out for the East Coast. Lord knows I paid some dues getting through, tangled up in the blue. She was married when we first met, soon to be divorced. I helped her out of a jam, I guess, but I used a little too much force. Then we drove that car as far as we could and abandoned it out west. Broke up on it, Doc said night, both agreed it was best. She turned around and looked at me as I was walking away. But I say over my shoulder, we'll meet again someday on the avenue, tangled up in working as a cook for a spell, but I never did like it all that much, and one day the axe just fell. So I drifted down to New Orleans, where I was lucky enough to be employed, working for a while on a fishing boat right outside Delacroix. And all the while that I was alone, the past was close behind. I seen a lot of women, but she never escaped my mind, and I just grew tangled up in blue. She was working in a topless place when I stopped in for a beer. Just kept looking at the side of her face and the spotlights of clear. Then later on, when the crowd thinned down, I was just about to do the same. She was standing there in back of my chest and tell me, don't I know your name? I muttered something underneath my breath. She studied the lines in my face. I must admit I felt a little uneasy when you bent down to tie the laces of my shoe, tangled up in blue. Now she lit a burner on the stove and offered me a plate. I thought you'd never say hello, she said, you look like the silent type. Then she opened up a book of poems and handed it to me, written by an Italian poet from the 15th century. And every one of them words rang true and glowed like a burning coal, coming off of every page like they was written in my soul from me to you, tangled up in blue. Now I lived with that one Montague Street in a basement downstairs. There was music in the cafes and night revolution in the air. Then he started dealing in slaves, and something inside of him died. She had to sell everything she owned and froze up inside. And when finally the bottom fell out, I became withdrawn. Only thing I knew how to do was to keep on keeping on like a bird that flew, tangled up in blue. politicians, some of the carpenters' wives don't know how it all got started, don't know what they're doing with their lives. But me, I'm still on the road, heading for another joint. We always did feel the same, we just saw it from a different point of view. Tangled up in blue.
We'll find out, right?
And of course, it's almost 5 minutes. And this one's probably going to be 2, so I guess I'll do 3 today or something. This is one of my favorite love songs. This is a song by Dire Straits called Romeo and Juliet. Love-struck Romeo sings the streets a serenade, laying everybody low with the love song that he made. Finds a street light and he steps out of the shade and says something like, "You and me, babe, how about it?" Juliet says, "Hey, it's Romeo. You nearly give me a heart attack." He's underneath the window singing, "Hey, la, my boyfriend's back. You shouldn't come around here singing up at people like that anyway. What you gonna do about it?" Juliet, the dice was loaded from the start, and I bet you exploded in my heart, and I forget. You know the movie song. When you gonna realize that it's just that the time was wrong, Juliet? Book him up on different streets, and they both were streets of shame. Both dirty, both mean, yet the dreams, they were the same. I dreamed your dream for you, now your dream is real. How can you look at me as if I was just another one of your deals? Well, you can fall for chains of silver, you can fall for chains of gold, you can fall for pretty strangers, and the promises they hold. You promised me everything, you promised me thick and thin. Now you just say, "Oh, that's Romeo. I used to have a scene with him." Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. I said, "I love you like the stars above. I'll love you till I die, and there's a place for us." You know the movie song. When you gonna realize that it's just that the time was wrong, Juliet? Can't do the talk like they talk on the TV, and I can't do a love song like the way it's meant to be. I can't do everything, but I do anything for you. I can't do anything except be in love with you, and all I do is miss you and the way we used to be, and all I do is keep the beat. Bad company, and all I do is kiss you through the bars of a rhyme, Juliet. I'd do the stars with you anytime, Juliet. When we made love, you used to cry. You said, "I love you like the stars above. I'll love you till I die, and there's a place for us." You know the movie song. When you gonna realize that it's just that the time was wrong, Juliet? The love-struck Romeo sings the streets a serenade, laying everybody low with a love song that he made. Finds a street light and he steps out of the shade, says something like, "You and me, babe, So let's see. This is a song you probably all know. But when I was thinking about this, I said this is a love song, but it's almost like it's you know, it's one of those things where the people in it are playing characters. What do they call that? Role playing. It's almost like it's a role playing song. So. On a morning from a Bogart movie, in the country where they turn back time, you go strolling through the crowd like Peter Lorre contemplating a crime. She comes out of the sun in a silk dress, running like a watercolor in the rain. Don't bother asking for explanation, she'll just tell you that she came in the year of the can. She doesn't give you time for questions as she locks up your arm in hers, and you follow to your sense of which direction completely disappears. By the blue tile walls to the pocket stores is the door she leads you to. These days she says, I feel my life just like a river running through the year of the can. She looks at you so cruelly, and her eyes shine like the moon in the sea. She comes in incense and patchouli, so you take her to find what's waiting inside the year of the can. And you're still with her, and the bus and the tourists are gone, and you've thrown away your choice and lost your ticket, so you have to stay on. But the dog beat strains of the night remain in the rhythm of the newborn day. You know sometime you're bound to leave her, but for now you're gonna stay in the year of the cane. Actually right under the wire. So there we have it. That's a wrap.
Awesome. But you know when it's okay to undo the button.
Thank you. Can we get a round of applause for Dave Davidson, please? Woohoo! Always pleased to have Dave. Dave, thank you for being here tonight. And thank you to everyone else who came out to support the Musicians Club. Coming up next.